So let's start with this quick update, put a little smile on your face on this Tuesday morning. So you can change things, folks. We played that 911 call. Play it again today. This is a 911 call from Fredericksburg, Virginia. A woman is surrounded by protesters that turn into rioters rather quickly. She's got her child in the car. It's a 3-minute call, but this is about a 30-second snippet. Played it yesterday, but it's important to play it again. She's clearly terrified. And the 911 operator completely drops the ball by telling her, no, don't you worry, basically. This is all like sanctioned A-OK behavior. In the interest of time, I want to play it. And I'm going to play what happened afterwards. I think you're going to like this. Check this out.
I'm in downtown. The protesters are blocking.
The city has sanctioned their protest, so we just have officers that can only monitor it. They can't do anything about it, but we recommend that
they're blocking. Get out.
Yeah, they're allowed to do that. They're allowed to do that per City Hall, so we would suggest that you report this to City Hall and make a complaint there, and that way they can do something about it, because right now they told our officers that we can't do anything about it.
Are you serious?
The city told us that we can't do anything, ma'am.
Get out of my car. This is going to get dangerous. I got a kid here.
Yes, ma'am. We would suggest that you call up City Hall to let them know about your frustrations, because they're all very frustrated.
This is getting scary. I cannot. They're
or if you get into like a side road or something, but yeah, there's nothing else you can do to get them out.
Get out of here, okay? This is insane. Oh, they're on my car. They're on my car.
Ma'am, are they actually sitting on or standing in your car right now?
They're on my car.
As you can hear, the woman is deeply disturbed and is getting absolutely no assistance from the emergency operator who picked up the 911 call. I don't know if it was this show, because I didn't hear a lot of other mainstream outlets covering this that have a national audience like we do. But some of you in Fredericksburg and others must have been really upset and inquired about this, because the Fredericksburg Police Department put out this video yesterday saying, hey, listen, we're looking at this. It's goes to show you that when you guys and ladies make a stink about something that's wrong, you can get some response too. Don't give up. That the left understand they never give up. They've been protesting since their pink hats after the day after President Trump got elected. We got to do the same thing. There's no give up. New rules. We fight back too. It's a small thing that they put this video out, but it matters. Check this out.
Hi, my name is Sarah Kirkpatrick, and I'm the Public Information Officer for the Fredericksburg Police Department. Recently, we've received several concerns from people about a 911 call that was made public, where a woman and her child were driving downtown and they were met by demonstrators. While the woman was on the phone with our 911 center, a person jumped on her vehicle. Now, anyone that has heard this call can hear how frightened she was. Frightened for herself, frightened for her daughter, and as a mother myself, I can only imagine the thoughts that were going through her head. Now, since this unfortunate situation, we have had several conversations with the caller. We also had an officer open a criminal investigation the following day to identify the person that jumped on her vehicle. We're treating this investigation like we would any other criminal investigation in an attempt to identify this person. We've also made adjustments in our communication center. If a person dials 911 for concern about demonstrators in the roadways, they will be notified that an officer is staged 1 block away, not only to divert traffic, but also for their safety. If you express concern for your safety, you can be certain an officer will respond to assist you. Whether you're in the downtown district or anywhere in the city of Fredericksburg, we are here to serve you.
All right. That's pretty darn good. In response to you all activists out there doing the right thing and standing up for what's decent and good, and apparently calling or emailing Fredericksburg and saying, hey, I kind of got a problem with this. So now we know a couple things. Apparently some kind of discipline or whatever happened with the 911 operator, however they worded that in that video there, and that they're also going to reformulate their policies here. You see, this stuff works, folks. Again, small victory, but small victories matter. You know, it's when we expand the sphere of small victories into bigger and bigger and bigger victories, we can eventually take back the battle space of ideas we're on right now, where we're getting our collective arses kicked. Because remember, the left never gives up. I can't say this enough. You know, I'm not here for hoorah speeches every day. I'm not a football coach. I'm here to give you a bunch of facts, sometimes laden with humor, sometimes with seriousness, sometimes with tears, but to let you make your own decision. It's happened. The range of emotions on this show goes everywhere sometimes, and I don't even expect it most of the time. But this is a bit of a hoorah speech. Folks, the left never, ever, ever gives up. They don't. You don't have to like them. I don't. You don't have to like their ideology. I can't stand it. It's destructive and evil in many cases. But you have to begrudgingly admit that sometimes many of them, not all of them, but many of them won't give up while we sit back and get frustrated. We can't let that happen. The warrior spirit is in us, not them. The radical left are full of cowards. And I think with us, we see the truth is in front of us and they won't accept it. We get frustrated, and the instinct sometimes is to pull back. The instinct should be to drive forward and plow straight through. I can't use this analogy enough. This is not a golf game, okay? In a golf game, you're playing a game with a couple of your friends, playing 18 rounds, 9 rounds, whatever it may be. You get tired after the 11th hole and it's really hot. Get in your golf cart and go home. Nobody cares. Joe's a golfer. Does anybody care?
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Hell no.
Joe doesn't even care. Joe's hot.
Yeah.
He's going back in his car, putting on the AC. The golf greens owner gets his money. The people behind you play through. Nobody cares. You can give up in golf. That's not this. That's not what we're living in right now. We are living with a boxing match with no referee, no rounds, no timer, no fans, and no way out. The door is locked behind you. When you stop fighting and you think you can go home and get back in the AC, the other guy is still whipping your caboose. And it's hurting really bad. So you have two choices. You can fight back or you can get pummeled into oblivion. Don't mistake one for the other. You're making a tactical, strategic miscalculation that will cause you immense pain, economic, financial in the long run, healthcare pain, and everything else, and potentially in New York City, death if you succumb to what's happening there now, where they are threatening to defund the police department. I'll get to that later. These little victories matter. Your phone calls and your emails matter.
You just heard Dan Bongino.